Hi, everybody. Okay, so new format, video format for the next foreseeable future. We're doing 2 videos twice a week, not just 3 videos on Wednesday. Got too many built up, though I probably do need a reserve because there might be some inactivity later based upon just having to wait for an engine, but we'll see. At least for the immediate future, you're going to get some more of this. So, anyway, got a lot to cover here. Not building, because let me just tell you, in this video we're going to finish up dimpling, we're going to dimple the skin, we're going to then start clecoing the entire main structure together, and that's the entire video. Okay, so great. It's time for some rants and some good news. So, one, I'm changing my tone. I'm not trying to be as angry. That being said, we're going to start off with some few FUs. Let's see. To people making me feel guilty, heartless, and shameful, just because I dare to ask questions about trying to save our way of life and not your Aunt Ethel, f you just because you're scared and for once bothered to read more than just the summary blurb on Wikipedia about pneumonia. The whole armchair generation just pisses me off. Oh, that's number 2. Yeah, so to armchair pathogenicists. Look, I studied pathogenics in college, okay? Realize that all the figures you're being given include a lot of padding in the safe direction because no one trusts you to not f it up, right? There's a reason you're given 2 weeks of antibiotics because you're going to stop taking them after 6 days because I feel fine and I might have developed a little folliculitis. Yeah, well, you know, f you and your skin. Let's see. Number 3, yes, the old lady in Trader Joe's line. So I go to Trader Joe's the other morning. And there's 2 lines, you know, one for people and then one for the elderly. Now, I'm perfectly fine with that. Let the elderly in. They need groceries too. Let them in first while the store is relatively fresh. This old woman comes out of line, walking up to the front store. I assumed her name was Ethel. And she starts commencing to just bitching because, oh, you know, the line hasn't moved for 10 minutes. Am I going to get in? And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, oh, okay. And she's just yelling at this young boy like, he doesn't know what to do. Like, well, ma'am, this is the line for elderly. I haven't had to wait for 10 minutes. Look, f you, bitch. We're doing all of this because, you sound like you've been smoking since Kennedy was around, and your chances are you'll be one of the people to go. Ornery old bitch. Probably deserves it. Okay. To TP hoarders. Joke's on you when you find out that you're housing an entire hamlet full of mice. They love toilet paper. Oh, yeah. To people in conversations using one-off anecdotal stories about things like some 25-year-old, you know, ex-college athlete, you know, is in ICU because of coronavirus. Okay, look. F you, it's called evolution. Just because you're young and strong and have muscles doesn't mean that your parents, and then thus you, aren't genetically inferior when it comes to your immune system. I hate to say it, you know, it's like racehorses. It's all in the blood. Of course, I don't know, is that racist? It's not racist. Is it racist if I discriminate because of your genetic? Oh, yeah, I guess that is racist. Okay, anyway, let's talk about the good part. What we're doing is working, sort of. I mean, we're still waiting for the spike to happen, but the distancing is paying off. Again, we need to temper that with the needs of our society. So, you know, I say if you've been diagnosed as positive after 2 weeks, you're clear. Time to go back to work. Since no one's even thought of mentioning that, we don't know what's going to happen. Vaccine. Okay, yeah. Someone asked me to talk about the vaccine. We need one, right? If it could possibly kill that many people, it doesn't matter about what we do until we get a vaccine. We have to have one. Else, all this distancing is really pointless because all it would take is one good flare-up, and they'll just start taking everyone else out again. And guess what? We can't do this experiment again. So this is one or nothing. Long-term effects outside of deaths. I hope people like Spam and beans for a while because that's what we're going to have, beans and rice. So anyway, thanks for joining me. See y'all next week.